Former Kaizer Chiefs player Tovey, he said, Sundowns has won the league already. It is done. Nobody can recover 17-point gap. On the other hand, Mr. Fatler Davies, the coach at Orlando Pirates, he said, yes, it seems the gap seems too wide, but as long as it is mathematically possible, then it is still possible for any team to win this league. Before we get into the details of this video, guys, please do subscribe to this YouTube channel, like the video, comment in the comment section below, and become the member of this YouTube channel. You will see just next to subscribe button, you will see that thing that says join, and then just click it, and then it's gonna take you through. Nevertheless, let's go back to the video. Now, start with Mr. Tovey, who was speaking to kickoff.com. He said that because Mamelodi Sundowns have overcame Chippa United and then opening the league with about 17 points gap between the number 1 and number 2. Because of that, he then said there is no way that any team can win the league concerning, except Mamelodi Sundowns themselves. They let it go, but even then, he doesn't see the possibility that Sundowns can just let this league go. But Mr. Fatler Davies, the coach at Orlando Pirates, he was speaking to kickoff. He was speaking to Mr. Thomas Mlambo at the Ultimate Sport Show at Metro FM. Part of the conversation that he had, I think it was on the 9th of February, he said this: as long as it is mathematically possible to win the league, then the league is not over. Thomas Mlambo phrased the question in this way: people believe that the league is done and dusted. It's now people or other teams must prepare for the next season. And then he said, and then Thomas Mlambo said, do you think that it is over with the league as others think? And then he replied and said, no, as long as it is mathematically possible to win the league. As we stand right now, though there is a gap of 17 points between the number 2 and number 1, Sundowns seems to be leading the race, and it's not a secret that Sundowns is leading the race. But because it is mathematically possible to win the league, then we still believe that it is possible to win the league. Then he goes on to say, you must remember that when Sundowns won the league, I think when they first designed what we call it the bubble, during the time when the league had paused or ceased, not paused, in fact. During the time when the league was ceased, there was no football at all, and then the PSL created what we call it bubble. So Kaizer Chiefs has been doing well, and before the bubble there was a 13-point gap between number 1 and number 2. But when they started the bubble, Sundowns were able to cover the 13-point gap and went on to win the league. So he said, because history says it has happened in the past where a team went on to win the league when there was a 13-point gap between them and the person the team that was leading at that time. So as long as there is such a history, so it is possible that another team can win the league. I don't know about you guys, but I somehow think it is possible. Reason being, and I want to state this again, if Sundowns are to win the league, then they must compromise a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They can't play the Nedbank Cup, play the league, play the Champions League. That's not possible. That's not possible. Right now they are committed to the international, to the CAF Champions League. The CAF Champions League, it's the most straining one, because there is a lot of traveling, there's a lot of tiredness, and there's a lot of emotional abuse that you get there before you play the game. There's a lot of intimidation. So psychologically and emotionally, to prepare for a Champions League game, it is so much draining and, you know what I'm saying, and strenuous. Now you come back home, you have to play the league, and then you have to play the Nedbank Cup. So for me, Sundowns could only win the league if, for instance, they decide to make the league their priority and the Champions League, then forget about the Nedbank Cup. But if they want it all, it is not possible. The same question that was asked, that Thomas Mlambo asked when he was talking to Father Davies, he says that Are you not supposed to compromise or sacrifice certain things then, such as maybe if you want to win the league, maybe you compromise or you sacrifice the Nedbank Cup and then you focus on the league. Then Father David says no, it is not possible. So even in the conversation, you can tell that there is this thing, or Thomas and Lambo in principle agrees with me that if you are to win one thing, and if you really want to win it, then you must compromise or sacrifice something in order for you to win this thing. It is not possible that Pirates can catch up and end up victorious, winning the league, while on the other hand they are preparing for the CAF. On the other hand, they want to win they want to go back to the CAF. On the other hand, they want to win the Nedbank Cup. No, it's not possible. So I don't know about you guys. Remember that you guys are knowledgeable individuals. So let's talk in the comment section below. It is free to subscribe to this YouTube channel. It is free to like the video. It is free to also comment in the comment section below. Tell your friends to tell their friends that there is an authentic and genuine content that addresses the PSL football news entirely. So let's talk, guys. Let the conversation begin.